Yo, hello and welcome to the Jazzy G6 channel. Yes, it's another Lonely Boy production, and this one will be entitled Song for My Honey. Yes, it's another singing one, I'm afraid, unfortunately. Before I go into any more detail, exciting news! Today is a very special day. Let me pan out a little bit because I'm getting another tattoo done. Yippee! The wrong arm, the half sleeve is becoming a full sleeve. Yes, I've decided I want a full sleeve on both arms, and that'll probably be the end of it, unless I suddenly become incredibly rich through my YouTube fame. In which case, I'll probably have a load more done. I love getting tattoos done, to be honest. Haven't got many, but yeah. Anyway, so yes. It's an excuse for another video. so so yeah, why not? I shall do the big reveal later on. I've booked in 12 o'clock for a 6-hour session, potentially. Hopefully it won't take that long. Yeah, to turn the half sleeve into a full sleeve. So yes, we shall see. I haven't really got an idea what I want, but I never have, and um, tattooist is amazing and always comes up with something incredible. So yeah, we shall see. I fancy like a Japanesey sort of samurai type thing, or geisha girl or something with an oriental theme to it. But we'll see. Probably not. Probably be something completely different. So I'm not even go there. Yes. Anyway, back to the song for my honey. In honor for my wife, my darling Emma. We don't. I never call her Emma. She never calls me Paul. We've got different names, pet names for each other. But we'll go into that another time. So yes, it's our 20th wedding anniversary on the 14th of February. Been together 27 years, married for 20. And yes, I mean, our song is actually "You're Still the One" by Shania Twain. But and it's perfect. Everyone wrote us off at the start and didn't think we'd last, and here we are, 27 years later. So proved them all wrong. So yeah, the words of that song are perfect, but I haven't got Shania's range. Now I'm going to put a disclaimer in here. I don't think I'm an amazing singer at all. I haven't got any delusions. I don't want to be a singer or anything like that. I know I've got a terrible voice, but I can just about hold a tune. It's not great, but I'm sure with auto tune or AI, I could probably sound like Nat King Cole. But yeah, that's not happening. So yeah, I do the best that I can, and it's just a bit of a laugh. I love music. I like singing. I sing around the house all the time, whether people like it or not. So in the bath. So yeah, I think I sound great in the bath. But when I look back at the ones I've done so far, reality is something completely different. So yeah, I'm not like these X Factor tryouts that used to turn up and thinking sounded amazing when they actually sound like two feral cats having a scrap. So yeah, uh, nah, it's just a bit of fun. Um, so I'm going to do a different song. This is a song that's personal to me. The words are perfect and sum up the way I feel about her. And it's by the King, Elvis Presley. Um, and her dad, who passed at a very young age and who she misses terribly every day. So he was a big Elvis fan. So hopefully that's another inspiration for doing it. I'm just going to kind of get it ready there. But yeah, so been together 27 years. The first 7 years were very rocky. We were very sort of off and on. Obviously, we had a son more or less straight away. Then we had twins 18 months later. So that put a lot of pressure on us. And yeah, I mean, a lot of the friction was caused by the fact that it took 7 years to get a divorce, so that we could, because she really wanted to get married, and we couldn't. We didn't have the money to kind of do the divorce proceedings, and my first wife refused to help in any way, shape, or form. So yeah, it took a long time, and we were very off and on. And yeah, I moved out for 3 months, got a flat in Sutton, um, but we just couldn't keep away from each other, and yeah, I just hated being on my own and being away from her and the boys. So yeah, but the minute we said those wedding vows, and we had the cheapest wedding imaginable. It was a registry office wedding. It cost about £500 in total. That includes the dress and everything. So yeah, it was. I hired a suit from Moss Bros. She got an incredibly cheap wedding dress, which was lovely. But yeah, she. So yeah, we had no photographer, no one to record, uh, do any recording. So I decided to record the event on a camcorder, but I didn't check it properly before I started recording, and I had night vision on. And when we went to watch it back after the wedding, we couldn't see anything. It was all just blurry, fuzzy shit. So I totally fucked that up. We had a few photos taken, but not by a professional photographer. So this is our wedding album. This is all we've got to remind us of the big day. And as you can see, the quality is pretty horrendous. But yes, now I've got a couple of photos to show you. There's down the bottom there, us signing the register, and you'll notice there's our twins. That oh, this is so confusing. That is my eldest son James. That is my daughter Hannah, and that is our eldest son Kane. So, as you can see, James and Hannah from our first marriage were at our wedding. Now, just bear that in mind when I come to do the story of my life, and more importantly, that about that documentary. So, yeah, that's one photo. The other one, there's my lovely mum, who, as you can see by her face, was absolutely thrilled to be there. So yes, like I say, bit of a disaster. Memento wise, oh, I've got the. Hang on, still got that. Oh yes, and there they are, the happy couple from the wedding cake. So that is about the size of it. But yes, anyone, I know that marriage nowadays, in the modern day and age, is undervalued quite considerably, and people get married for the most ridiculous reasons, and very rarely for the right reasons. Um, and you've got TV programs and documentaries where people just get married to total strangers, and you know that's kind of big. So, but yeah, the minute we said them vows, I mean, the past 20 years have been amazing. It was just like a switch that had been flicked, and we have just been incredibly happy. And we've had some incredibly stressful times. Like I say, we was on benefits for 3 years. We've always been skinned. My wife had to, in the very early days, had to pawn all her dad's jewellery to just to put food on the table, which were the most precious things to her. So yeah, it's been tough, but it's been incredibly rewarding. I mean, when the off and on bit through the first 7 years, I mean, I hung in there for all it was worth, because I desperately didn't want to be a part-time dad again. I already knew I was going to be a part-time dad to James and Hannah, but I didn't want to go through that again. I wanted to be a proper dad, and thankfully, I've been able to be a proper dad for the past 26 years. So yeah, that's about the size of it. I'm going to get on with the song now. Put my headphones on. Obviously, I'm not going to have the music playing in the background because I tried that yesterday with one of my other videos, and it just didn't work because the music kept cutting out when I started to sing, and then it would kick in when I stopped singing. So it just sounded terrible. So yeah, all my singing from now on, unfortunately, is just going to be me with my headphones on. And yes, and the song I shall be singing is The Wonder of You. by the King, Elvis Presley. Here we go. When no one else can understand me, when everything I do is wrong, you give me hope and consolation. You give me strength to carry on, and you're always there to lend a hand in everything I do. That's the wonder of you. And when you smile, the world is brighter. You touch my hand and I'm a king. Your kiss to me is worth a fortune. Your love for me is everything. I know I'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Oh, 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 oh. I guess I'll never know the reason why you love me as you do. That's the wonder of you. Fire my lungs. Come on. See you for the next video. Hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly did. Go on.